Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Shovel Knight playthrough. We have taken on the first two stages of the Tower of Fate. We have one stage remaining and one more fight remaining. We're going to be taking on the Enchantress in this video to see if we can put an end to her and I guess her entire group, I guess? Question mark? Let's just get started. So the stage itself is not very long, so there's not a lot we'll have to do here. And yeah, immediately we have to fall down here and do this. So this is actually, this first part's kind of similar to, this always reminds me of Mega Man, where you have like a boss fight where you have to fight the floor, or fight the, basically the solid floor and wall tiles. It's very Mega Man-like, I feel like. But after you do that, all you have to do is just go in here and fall. Oh no, whatever will we do? How will we ever stop falling? Oh, okay, we're done. But go to the left here, because there is some stuff over here. Don't go too far, though, because there are some missing platforms here. And look at what we have. We have money and the final 5 music sheets of the game, and that should be all of them now. So we have all of those, and we can also do one last fishing adventure, which I don't think we necessarily need to do because, oh, whoops. I think this is going to give us a, yeah, we can't care anymore. I'll just go ahead and use it just so we can. And look, we even got a refill of that same exact one too, so it's all good. But yeah, we do have to go back, and if you do take a death here, you do have to go through the floor tile boss again, so keep that in mind. Going to be very careful where I'm making my movements here. Yep, there is a place where you can die. The candles are self-lighting. I wish I had candles like those. Maybe I don't. I feel like they'd take like a lot of power and they would be kind of dangerous. Do we dare break this? Oh, you can't break it. Well, that's good to know. Ladies and gentlemen, it's her. It's a beautiful night, isn't it? Shield Knight, Shield Knight? Come with me. Let us leave this place. How pitiful, clinging to false hope, chasing ghosts. So have you come to slay me, knight, to avenge your beloved? Gaze into my eyes, see how fearful I am. Watch me cower as you draw your blade. I don't need a blade to fight evil, Shield Knight. I know you aren't lost forever. You haven't the slightest hope of defeating me, but I won't stop you from trying, so please, let us dance together into the abyss. How romantic. So yeah, apparently the Enchantress is Shield Knight. It's not really a spoiler anymore, because they just outright tell you right here. And I don't mean to use that. It's again the weird mapping of the X and pressing down. And so it's also me, like, whenever I do the pogo move, I'm trying to cancel it, because obviously you don't want to do the pogo move too much in here. You really don't need magic for this fight anyway. So Okay, can you come back up, please? Thank you. Honestly, I'd say the more dangerous thing in this fight is the changing environment in the floor. Yeah, like that. That's really the most dangerous part of this fight. Let me also switch to a better weapon, too. I feel like the bouncing ball or the fire wand will be better to use here, because I can actually use it at a distance. I also want to get that money back, which I know is risky to do. I love how I just lost it the same way. Yeah, I shouldn't even bother with that, honestly. What do I need the money for? Nothing. Got some good hits on her right there. I'm just gonna wait for her to get back up here before I start unloading on her again. Damn it! I thought I had her right there, and then I didn't realize the floor below me was about to disappear, so that was kind of my bad. I'm getting, like, really impatient with this boss for no reason. Because really, I don't think she's even that difficult. Yeah, when she's down below, just, like, don't try to push your luck. Just try to avoid the attacks. That should be it. Got her. And again, do not worry. As long as you get the kill screen, you've gotten her. You don't have to worry about surviving the hit. Or the cutscene after the hit, anyway. And sure enough, there she is. Whee! You caught me. If only I had known, I would have come sooner. You knew I was still there, even though I seemed hopeless. You never gave up on me. I will never give up on you. I will follow you to the end of the world. It appears that maybe you have. What's happening? Oh no, when the amulet shattered, the magic within it was released. It's already gathering. It will escape and wreak havoc on everything. Unless we stop it. Unless we stop it, we can destroy it for good, here and now. But we're both weak from battle. I've never been more ready. Come on, Shovel Knight, let's fight together like old times. Now, stay close to me. So this fight's actually pretty cool. You have to fight this boss with Shield Knight, and Shield Knight will actually help you out in a pretty significant way. First, you gotta obviously dodge the projectiles and stuff. But after a bit, Shield Knight will jump into the air, and you can basically pogo off of Shield Knight, and you can use that to get up to attack the boss. Which is, again, it's really neat how they do this. And again, it's just like, again, you're using teamwork to fight, which is pretty awesome. And the Shield Knight will block you from getting hit by that attack. You can get some nice hits in there too. Crap. Ah. I'm gonna abandon. Ah, damn. Got him! Got her. Whatever. Beat the boss. It's over, Shovel Knight. This place is falling apart. We have to get out of here. Let's go. I know... Shield Knight! Black Knight, thank goodness you're here. Shovel Knight is wounded. Take him and get outside. No, I can't leave you behind. How will you escape? This magic is too strong. I can't hold out much longer. Run! You can't defect it. You can't deflect it. It will tear you apart. I'm so happy I got to see you both one last time. Shield Knight! Go, take Shovel Knight. Save him. Promise me you'll save him. Okay, so we're getting kind of the credits here, I guess. You can kind of see a little epilogue of sorts. The rightful king returns to Pridemore Keep. Lots of dancing going on here at the Trapple Pond. Let the celebrations begin. The Lickyard Spectre Knights. The life of the party. Iron Whale Treasure Knights. Ill-gotten gains reclaimed. At least they gave him a gold coin, I guess. Explodatorium, Plague Knights. Advanced Potion Class. Lost City, Mole Knights. Excavations and Expeditions. He's using his powers for not evil anymore. The Wandering Travelers. Always ready for battle. Flying machine, propeller knights. Living the life carefree. Even like the big bandit is enamored with propeller knight. Clockwork Tower, Tinker Knight. Toys for the children, yay! He made like a miniature version of his robot. Stranded ship, Polar Knights. Guess he's continuing his own life of solitude, I guess. Safe at last. I kept my promise, Shield Knight. Rest well, Shovel Knight, until we meet again. And there we go. These are the credits of Shovel Knight, so... yeah, that's pretty much the game. Not a very long game, honestly. This only took me, like, what? Like, 11 parts? But there is definitely more I want to show, though, so this is definitely not the end of this playthrough. So, as far as the things I want to show, after the credits end, I'm going to turn in those last music sheets just so we can... you know, get them all turned in and all that good stuff. After I do that, as far as extra content for the playthrough, there's a showdown mode, which I kind of want to show off. It's kind of... I don't really know how to describe it. I kind of get a bit of like a kind of a Smash Bros vibe from it a little bit. Where you basically just like... it's just like, I think, boss fights or whatever. And you fight like other characters in the game, and you can use some of the characters in the game as well. It's pretty neat. I definitely plan to show some content from that just to show it off. There's obviously the 4 other story modes, or the 3 other story modes. I haven't 100% decided how I'm going to do that quite yet, but I do want to show definitely something, and potentially maybe even full playthroughs of all of them, but I think when it gets to those playthroughs, there's not going to be like a whole lot of extra stuff. It's going to be just like going through levels again with different characters and different abilities and stuff. And that's how those playthroughs I think will be different. And they might be different enough, but because I won't be necessarily going for 100% every single time, then there's definitely some stuff I can skip in the process. So that'll definitely make that... probably those playthroughs not as long as this main part of the playthrough, which even then wasn't that long either. And again, I might not do that like right after this. I might save that for like future content in the future or something. And then there's also a couple of challenge mode stuff I want to show off as well. So I'll definitely show off some of that stuff too. Specifically one specific part of the challenge mode that's I think pretty neat. It's a pretty neat cameo. But aside from that, that's all I really want to kind of show off for this project. I'm not going to go for all the achievements and feats and everything, because a lot of that stuff is just stuff you can kind of do on your own time. And I just don't really see a reason to do that. So here we have our digging log, all of the stats from the playthrough. Man, that flying machine... a lot of these deaths, unfortunately, were like on repeat visits to certain levels. I love how I died 3 times on each of the Fate levels, too. But yeah, lost 28 lives. Got a pretty good gold haul of 153,000. Lost 13,000 along the way. Played for about 4.5 hours. Got a 100% item completion rate, which is pretty neat. No, yeah, thank you for playing. No, thank you for making. Like, I said this at the very beginning of the playthrough. This game is, I think, absolutely fantastic. Honestly, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, indie game I think ever created. It's honestly up there with like Undertale and I guess to an extent Super Meat Boy, which is another very popular indie title as well. But I think Shovel Knight's been absolutely... It's a fantastic game. I think you should definitely check it out, especially if you like this kind of game genre. But there she is. Shield Knight came back, or is this a dream? I don't know. Hard to say, but one thing we do know is that is the end. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I am going to jump back in the game very quickly to do some quick things. This was also an hour and 30 minutes faster than my stream playthrough. What about my practice playthrough? About the same. 7 minutes faster. And again, I knew where things were in a lot of cases, so that's kind of understandable, I guess. But yeah, we have a lot of stuff we need to turn in. We basically have all the music sheets from like the last stages to turn in, so let's do that. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I did turn back to Blue Shovel Knight for the final stage because I feel like it was appropriate to do so. Now that I have this music sheet, unbelievable, you've recovered every single opus in my oeuvre. A chromed out curator, a heroic historian. You may have saved the village, but your real contribution is the fine arts. Bravissimo! Well, there you go. You have all your music. Let me go ahead and leave, and yeah, with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and go back to the title screen now, and probably close this video. So, like I said, I'll start doing the extra videos next. I might actually start with challenge mode first to show off some of these challenges. Just because, like, this is going to be the most, I guess, similar to what we have been playing. But there are some interesting things I want to show off here. A lot of these are just, like, you know, simple challenges with all the different items we get. And there's also, like, a bunch of rematches with different conditions for each of the bosses of the game. But, there are some other secrets as well, and I don't want to scroll too far because I don't want to spoil it. Yeah, we'll focus on some of the challenge mode stuff for the next few videos. I'll figure out what exactly I want to do with the showdown mode and the other story modes, and I'll kind of develop a plan from there. So I'll say there'll at least be like another week of content, at least. But there could even be a lot more if I decide to cover all of the story modes and everything. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed at least the main part of the playthrough. Fantastic game. Check it out if you haven't yet. It's available for pretty much everything. Everything, like, aside from, like, consoles that came out before this game came out. But, like, you know, once 2014 hit, like, this game was pretty much on every platform from that point on. And it's a very accessible game. You'll often find it on sale, I'm pretty sure. Especially if you get it on Steam, it'll definitely go on sale at some point. Very, very good game. Got lots of replay value with all the other story modes as well. And it's just a very nice package. Really great game. I enjoy it. I think you guys will too. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys next time when I kind of start starting the extra content. So yeah, see you guys then. Later, folks.